Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be showing you guys the best mods for realism in Ready or Not. To kick us off, we have one of my favorite mods, Gunfighter. Now what this mod does is it just changes the overall feel of the game and the gunplay, which is drastic. Once you know what it feels like to play with Gunfighter, you don't want to go back. And it's definitely one of my favorite mods, and I'll get into what it does. So when you go here, it is a bit of a chore to download though, because once you go here, you're gonna want to go to the files and download all 9 of them. If you guys have any questions on how to mod, check out my other video on how to mod Ready or Not. Gunfighter changes up not only the gunplay, but the flashlights, the lasers, the night vision. And one of my favorite parts about Gunfighter is the added addition of 25 slots instead of your typical 13 or 11 or something like that. And one of the best items that I personally love, the 9-bang. It is a flashbang that flashes 9 times. It just feels more fun to use and more fast-paced, and it's not as clunky as a flashbang where you gotta like throw it and then kind of wait, and then it goes off, and you kind of run in there. It's like boom, boom, it goes off pretty instantly. So if you need something done, then that's the one you want to be using. All this separate stuff, and there are probably there's a good bit of mods that are kind of expansions to Gunfighter that other people have made that work with Gunfighter and change up different stuff. So if you're looking for more out of Gunfighter, there are more stuff. Just type in Gunfighter, you'll find more. Next mod, and I'm gonna kind of group these together, is the attachment expansion. This mod, really great. It adds a bunch of attachments into the game. I personally like the EXP-S3 FDE because it looks the coolest. I like running full military camo, and it suits that very well. The second one is Item Asset Loader, and you gotta be very careful when downloading this one, because here's what it'll do. You need custom weapon loader if you want a custom weapon. So custom weapon loader is very important. And then go over to simple mod menu and blueprint loader. This isn't 100% necessary. You're gonna need the all-in-one and the simple blue, like all 3 of these, and you don't need any of these. It does make your life a lot easier, and I'll show you what that does. When you're in the lobby, you can press M, and it will pull up this menu for you that you can choose. You can customize your loadout in, you can choose any level that you want, that you own, and including modded levels, and it will let you start your missions right away. You don't have to go through a countdown. You can just click a mission, click start, and you're both in. And that's one of my favorite things about this mod. And then last one with that one, I figured since I gave you good mods for adding guns, why not give you a gun? And here's one of my favorite. Now there's hundreds of guns. So many people mod guns, and I would say most of them are pretty good. Now this is one of my favorites. This is the SIG P1911, and it is just so good. I like it because it kind of feels like the MKV. It has that same hard-hitting, long-range style of shooting, and I really love that in a pistol, to where I can be able to pick people off and not have to just worry about it being some wimpy 9mm. Speaking of the caliber, on this weapon you can change all types of bullets. So if you want a 45 caliber, if you want a 9mm, if you want a 50 cal in there, you can do it. It's got all of them. If you guys come here and you're wondering, hey, how do I stay updated on my mods, type it in up here. You'll find your mod, and if it needs to be updated, it'll have this orange cloud with an arrow in it. That means you need to update it. Or sometimes you just check when was it last updated. Now, how I like to find new mods that I know will work with the game is I go here and it'll automatically have it on this. This might be some of the worst settings you can have here. Come here, specifically go here in the top right. Change this to last updated, and then change it to all time, because that gives you every single mod that's ever existed, but then it's also the last updated. So if you see here 31 minutes ago, and then 50 minutes ago, 3 hours ago, 3 hours, 5, and so on. That way you're not just getting the last 28 days, and for the people who paid to have their mods put up there, you're getting the people who actually put in the effort and update their mods and keep them up to date. Alright guys, that's going to be a wrap to the video. If you did enjoy this type of content, and if you found these mods helpful, let me know down in the comments, and let me know your favorite mod.